Good evening, everyone. My name is Dennis Moyer. I'm a candidate for mayor on the Democratic Party. A little bit about myself. I spent 55 years in the city of Reading. The majority of my life I live in Center Avenue, the 1700 block. I do own properties in other areas of the city which my family lives in. I don't lease any or rent any of them out. My main goal here is to fight crime. I want to be tough on crime. I was a police officer for 34 years. I was a police officer with the city of Reading for over 23 years. I served in the administration field and also served as a vice officer. I worked the streets for 23 years. I'm currently a constable in the city of Reading. I've been that for the past 10 years. I'm familiar with the codes violation problems. I'm familiar with the housing problems. I'm definitely familiar with the crime problems. I'm very upset that the past 4 years I feel that the basic services were not accomplished in the city, and I feel that's the rights of our citizens, and I'm here for the citizens to make sure we get the basic services accomplished. If we get the basic services accomplished, we get the crime problem under control, and definitely get the drug problem under control. I worked over 13 years as a vice investigator. I know what the drug problem is in the city. There's certain ways of fighting it. We got to fight from the front door and the back door. We not only fight the drug dealers, we got to fight and help the drug users. The drug community is a business. It's surplus and demand. If we attack the surplus and we attack the demand, if we can help those drug addiction persons using drugs, and we can get them off the street and get them the help, either get them arrested or get the help they need, the drug dealers will go. There will be no demand for the drug, and the drug dealers will go. I'm fairly committed to law enforcement. So I spent over 30 years in law enforcement, and I feel I can do a good job. Also, I spent over 4 years running a school district on the board. I was the past president of the Reading School Board and a Reading member of the Tech Board. I'm familiar with finances, and I'm familiar with getting the job done. One thing I'm asking, I can work with all aspects of the city government, and I'm familiar with the city. I'm just asking you to listen to the issues in the upcoming election, and I will answer any questions for you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vaughn Spencer. I'm running for mayor, currently city council president. I've served in city government since 2000. And of course, this evening, I'd like to keep my comments to working families and the agenda for this evening. But I will say this. I do have a background on labor-related issues. I'm a trustee on the United Labor Council of Reading and Berks. I represent the teachers union. I'm also a board member of the United Community Services for Working Families. And of course, many companies, when they go out of business, it's our rapid response team, it's our food bank that goes out and helps the workers. I think as far as the other qualifications that I bring, the one I'm most proud of is I've been a school teacher here in the Reading School District for over 30 years. So just working with students, being involved in the community, whether or not it's with the PAL board, whether or not it's with the Olives, Yes Mentor Group, I think I understand a lot of the things that are going on. But let's focus on working families. I believe there's 3 things that are important for working families. That's jobs, and I'll ditto what the mayor said, because myself, Councilwoman Goodman-Hintershitz, Councilwoman Maria Baez, Councilman Waltman, we've also been a part of the economic development and bringing the chief here, because ultimately we approve a lot of the things that are brought by the administration. So we're very much proud of some of those achievements also. But jobs are something that hopefully we'll be talking about this evening. Schools, they're in the news. I work in the school district, and we have some problems. And you are not going to attract businesses to a city where you have problems within your school. So the city, the school district definitely have to come together, whether it's through police resource officers for safety issues or crossing guard issues and those other things. We've got to work together. The last thing I'll mention is housing. Housing is a situation that's really crippling our neighborhoods, and many of our workers are the ones living in the neighborhoods. I've become convinced, I've become a believer that we've got to stop this war that's going on between the city, the real estate investors, the real estate brokers, a lot of the code initiatives, some of them being very punitive, some of them that's causing a fight. And I'll talk more about that later. I got the song.